Welcome!
Scabs are gross.
Scabs are interesting.
Speaking of scabs,
What?
you have a new tattoo.
I do have a new tattoo. It's called art.
It's called? It has. Actually, I'm not gonna laugh at you because my tattoos have names.
Yes, my
so-
tattoo have names.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh
little
my
art
God.
piece.
Okay, but it's literally called
Just the
art.
word is art.
Because it's art. The word is art on my hand. Okay.
Why your hand?
Welcome to That Good. My name is Nyota Kasongo.
I am Jade Oliver.
And it's hot as hell. And
Yes, it is.
I'm on my period and I'm in pain. Now.
She's on an exercise ball. She's just bouncing.
Yeah, because like this is like the most comfortable ball ever.
You're like working out like a pregnant woman. That's what you're doing right now.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Anyways, I made a concoction. Basically,
If you kill us, mate, we're gonna die heat. What are you doing? Let the air come in.
yeah, for fuck's sake. God damn it.
Taking a shake. Jesus.
Okay.
Fine, whatever. I'm sorry, what is your concoction? Did you even mention
Yes,
it?
I bought a juicer.
As she wanted for her birthday. But you got it yourself, so is it really a gift?
Yes, it is to myself.
I guess so.
Yes, Nate is gonna drink it. Wait, we're supposed to do it together. Fuck, Jade.
You guys already tasted it.
No, we didn't.
He tasted it.
No, he tasted something different.
Okay.
It's a different one.
Alright, are we cheers? What is this? No, we're just gonna drink it.
Just drinking it.
Okay.
ASMR type.
No! It's good. There's a bitter taste. I'm not sure what it is.
It's a whole ass lemon.
Ah.
Oh, and cranberries.
That's it. I like it.
Actually, let's not put this there because it's gonna make a terrible sound.
You're right.
It tastes better than it smells.
Here, put it on.
It smells like nothing.
It smells like nothing. He thinks it tastes like grass, but anyways,
It smells like nothing.
it's like a shitload of cranberries. It's called a spring mix. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of leaves. Blueberries, mango, apple, a whole bunch of leaves again.
You're doing that mumbling thing.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you're doing that.
No, listen. When I hear it, it's fine.
Yeah, because it's you. But whatever.
No, but like when I edit, it's fine. So,
Boom. Anyway, oh, shush.
back.
Sit there in your ball.
Feels so fucking good.
Anyways, I have been planning to do a crazy detox. I did this sweet week. And then my mom was like, here's this chocolate bar. Well, I was not feeling well. And I was also on my period, so of course I could not resist. So I scarfed it down. So I'm trying again my no sweet week. This is not really sweet, it's like this is
I just want a 3-day detox because like I just want to I don't know, try it.
So you're just gonna be juicing for 3 days?
Yeah.
Cool.
But I'm gonna wait for my mom to come back because I need to go to like a store.
Okay.
To get all
Wait,
this
you
shit.
guys have no farmer markets around here.
We do. It's like the native. They have like.
Cool.
Yeah, but it's not enough, so I need to go to the hood. So.
Alright. Yeah. At Water Market is a good one.
Oh yeah, and there's a whole ass lemon in this bitch. So.
Alright, so enough of your bouncing and the juice and everything.
I will keep bouncing. Bitch.
Well, yeah. Well, what's the topics of today? What's going on?
We are talking about.
What did I tell you about this movie thing? You see what I mean?
Marijuana.
Oh crap! The Mary Jane, the Devil's Lettuce, the
But
marijuana.
before we do so,
Okay, what?
we have tragic news.
Why do you do this?
We have a platform.
We just talk about sad shit and we flip it over like if like nothing happened.
Yes.
I don't like that.
But first, we have to talk about gay shit because we are still in June.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That actually, I have an interesting topic that popped up.
Okay, let me
yesterday.
just
It was
close the
in my-
door because, like, I don't know.
Gay shit.
I'm good, bitch.
I thought you were gonna fall.
No.
If you fall, don't come at me.
Okay, we gotta talk about some gay shit. I have a gay story.
Oh, please.
But
tell
go
me
ahead,
this
you
case.
first.
No, you have always
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Go
Well,
on.
it's not really. It's like
Just spit it out.
Anyways, so my mom was watching Queer Eye.
Oh.
And she looks at me and she says, Nyata. I'm like, yes. She's like,
No, wait, how did she say it?
Nyata. I'm like, yes. She's
This is
like,
how she speaks, actually. It's
yeah,
great.
she's like, do you have any homosexual friends? idea.
I love her.
Why? It's just like, well, some of them are not like as obviously gay.
Yeah,
You know?
that happens.
And I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Like you?
No, she just said that. I was
Okay.
like, okay.
I mean, yeah, some people aren't like as stereotypically flamboyant, if you want,
Quote
but
unquote.
quote unquote. Other than that, yeah, no, some of them just straight up. I mean, if you see Moonlight, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm like,
fucking
oh
love
my
it.
god, but it was great. That's
Oh
a
my
good
god.
film.
First of all,
Everyone
I
has
don't
to
know
watch
why
it.
everyone I'm attracted to ends up being gay.
Wait, wait.
It's fucking true.
This was literally. I'll come into the subject. I was telling my friend. We were talking about yesterday. So I hung with my friend Daryl. We're meeting up with our other friend Tacy. And we were just walking with Daryl, and he was like, "You know what I noticed about pretty boys? Daryl's gay for context. Pretty boys in Montreal are either gay, in a relationship, or very snobbish." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
It's
or
true.
light skin, fucking annoying.
Yeah,
Facts,
yeah, true,
bitch.
true.
You know you got your light skin face.
So yeah, I guess so. Lots of them.
Or fuck boys, you know.
I guess so too. Your bouncing is throwing me off. Like I can't.
I feel so good right now. Like my cramps are like non-existent when I bounce.
Bounce, I guess. Bounce you up to. So we eventually met up with our other friend. We were hanging on the mountain, the one on Montreal. Had some beer, had some fruit, and it was a good time. And some music. And then we were just talking about like kids. And I don't know how I popped up, but we were just talking about kids. And he was like, "Oh, I would need like someone to be like a surrogate." Da, 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 da. And he just like he threw it at me. I'm like, "Yeah, I would not mind carrying your kid for you. Like I would not."
No.
Well, you're scared of pregnancy. Like,
Hell yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, no, yeah, sure, no, I don't really mind." It's like, "Yeah, then you can be there and everything. And you can be like, take care." I'm like, wait. Whoa. I said, "I would give you the child. I'm not becoming a third parent." And he was so set on being like, "Yeah, to be me, my husband, and to be you." I'm like, no. I'm not the child's
I'd
mother.
be like the cool auntie, but like
That's what I told him. I'll be the cool aunt. That's it. I'm not gonna be taking care of the kid. I brought the kid into the world for you, but it's not my child. And he was like, "No."
That's why you signed a contract.
I'm like, would you really want it to be like a 3-way parenting thing?
I don't think it would be that
No,
bad,
and then the whole back and forth because I might have a partner and then the whole like, no, I'm not doing that. And then you yourself are like parents of a child of like divorced parents. You know how annoying it is going all over the place. Like, you know.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was like an adventure.
I've had friends who do that, and every day they go over there and they come back and they forgot this over there. You have to go back, and then it was like
that's just they dumbass.
it was like a week, like the way it was like split. So then some holidays was just one parent, other holiday was like, and it was sad. Like Father's Day would be with the mom, you know. Like it just made no sense. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Like Daryl, I'll give you the kid. I'm not raising your child.
Yeah.
You're gross.
I know. I'm sorry.
But yeah, gay,
Yeah.
gayness.
I
So-
would be like I would do it. You know.
You just said you
No,
wouldn't.
I would. I'm just fuck pregnancy, but like I'll do it. I would.
You don't even sound like
I would for the right price.
The price.
Hell yeah. You know you can get mad money for that shit? Oh, hell yeah.
Surrogate?
Yeah.
Isn't it? No, I know freezing eggs.
No, surrogate. You could get mad money.
I'm not looking. I'm just here to. I don't know. No, it's a friend of mine. I'm not doing
Okay, yeah, but if it was, I'm not doing it. I don't have no friends who need this. But like, I'm saying, I have good genes. My genes are expensive. Green.
What do you mean? Your jeans are just
Hello, I'm built like a warrior.
crazy. I know so.
And like, I'm cute or whatever.
You're short.
Okay, but I'm cute though.
Yeah, you're short.
Fuck. Don't laugh.
Nate's
Yeah.
here once
Yeah,
again.
Nate
Hello.
is in the background being a creep.
So, yeah, no, surrogates.
Yeah,
Weird time.
I would do it. I would definitely. I
Do
gotta.
you find yourself getting attached?
Fuck no. Fuck that shrimp.
Goo sure.
No, I know.
If this is your first kid too.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, you cute. Bah! I'll be like, get the fuck out of me. Give me my money.
You're not gonna be saying
I
that.
am gonna be saying that. I'm not.
You are more hormonal and emotional than me. Impossible.
Hell yeah. I would have to have air conditioning when this happens because I do not own air conditioning. And if I ever do this,
We're not talking about labor, your room.
No, in general, because I'm gonna be mad, okay?
What?
So I need air conditioning and I need an allowance for my food and y'all gonna have to pay for all the medication and the supplements and the
I feel like you shouldn't even do this.
No, but it's normal for them to like pay for your shit.
Still.
And you need to pay like for half my groceries.
It's not even coming from the
That's
heart. Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
I know.
Your child's gonna come out selfish.
No, but
Yes.
like, first of all, I'm a great eater. I'm healthy, so I don't crave like nasty shit unless I'm on my period, and I won't be on my period. So, your baby would come out flawless. So if you're down for the cause, hit me up. You know.
What about their psyche?
Their psyche? Well, that's on you, honey.
What?
Hey, if you could raise them with love, you might avoid the craziness.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on over to your sad topic because you just love sad shit.
Alright.
Speaking of which, I recently watched that movie. Never seen it. Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey. It was nice.
Yeah.
It has no point.
I know.
It's just a bunch of people. Schools
The title
finished.
is perfect. It's no point.
Pretty
whatsoever.
much nothing's going on.
So,
Stop saying.
okay, bitch. You flicked me.
I did flick you.
Okay.
Call me a bitch and mama this time I say nothing.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say,
Yes.
so,
Can we get to this?
yes. His dream was to be a police officer.
What are you talking about?
Friends, family mourn teen fatally stabbed in apartment case of mistaken identity in the Bronx. So, have you seen this? He got stabbed at the bodega and stuff. He ran for safety at the bodega. Justice for Junior.
Sorry, this has not.
What?
I have not really been online.
Yeah, but this was before our cleanse.
I don't really.
P.S. We are on the social media cleanse for like a week, and we started Tuesday.
Yeah, that's been going on for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, so the NYPD detectives has a Twitter account, which I didn't fucking know about.
What?
Yeah, okay. This is their tweet, and I quote: "Someone out there knows these men." There's like pictures of these men, all wanted for the brutal murder of a 15-year-old Lisandro Jr. Guzman Ortiz in the Bronx. Take a good look at each. It's up to you to help us get justice for Junior. Hashtag whatever. Call anonymously at 800-577-TIPS. Your city, your call.
Okay,
so okay, NYPD, let's not pretend like you're not crooked all of a sudden.
Thank you. What exactly happened?
Okay, so basically what happened, I am gonna like rephrase the whole situation and try not to sing.
Please.
Okay, so a young man went to the bodega, as we do when we got cravings and shit.
Bodega as in
the
Depener. It's mostly Hispanic run.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Anyways, so yes, in New York. So then it says he was 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then 4 men, I believe.
Take your phone if you can't. You don't even remember.
4 men, grown ass men. Y'all got beards and everything. Oh, okay. Apparently they mistook him for somebody.
Oh.
And they decided to like follow him and like scare him, and he went to the bodega like
to hide away,
like to hide, yeah.
Right.
So, and then like, first of all, bodega man, owner, whatever. Why didn't you call the police?
Everything. I
But
feel like they go through enough shit at night.
I know, but like, come
But still,
on, bro.
I know.
Like, he's a baby.
I know.
And then, so then, he eventually like got out, and then the grown ass men proceeded by stabbing him multiple times, and I think there was talk about a machete. Like, what the fuck?
There's a machete.
I know. And basically afterwards, like a few days ago or like a week ago now, the gang like leader apologized to the family saying it was a mistake. It was not supposed to be your son. Like, we're sorry. First of all,
God.
bitch, what?
Why is there even a gang to start off
No,
with?
but first of all, don't even talk to me, like, unless you're about to name your people.
Oh, they're not revealing any names.
No.
Oh.
Interesting. Your apologies don't mean shit. So
why doesn't like the mom like call out the?
You know what? It's always complicated. Like, you're not trying to die. You're not trying to,
Also true,
So,
but that's someone's life. That's someone's child. It's gone.
I know. It's...
Yeah.
Anyways, and then basically what I heard, do your Googles, please, but what I heard was that there was like revenge porn or whatever with somebody's like sister, and then they wanted to get the person responsible for it. And
This is the reason for the stabbing?
yeah.
Oh.
First of all, that's not even a reason if that was the man. Okay.
That was the stupidest thing ever.
That's not even the reason if that was the person. I'm opening this fucking door. Or air needs to circulate.
It's too. Oh my god, you're gonna fall. It's hot. I told you you were going to fall.
It's okay!
Oh my goodness.
Fuck you!
What did I tell you?
Shut up.
Thank you. Your thigh is too sweaty. You're gonna slip off the ball and you're still bouncing. You like a kid who doesn't listen.
As long as you fall back and not into that mic.
Yeah. You protected the mic over me?
You think I had time to grab you when you went flying across the room?
Okay.
Exactly.
You would have took her with you.
I would exactly. Should have just gone flying with her. Is Nyoda okay?
My tummy hurts.
Okay, she's fine. Proceeding.
So
Right.
see, it's not all dark and twisty in this stage.
Oh my god.
So that is basically what happened. But I also want to talk about XXX
Temptation.
Tentacion.
Temptation.
He wanted to do like the Hispanic way, whatever. First of all, R.I.P. And yes, we talked about how he wasn't the greatest person on this earth, but nobody is, and I did not wish death upon him.
Obviously not.
And a lot of people did, and I think that's fucking terrible. But I also want to speak about how fucking weird this world has come to. Like, you saw how they were just like filming him and he was dead and y'all could have helped him, and it took like the cops so much
there was
time.
videos of that too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not really into him.
I'm not,
I heard
but
he
I
died.
saw it on
he
my
died.
timeline and I was like, I don't want to see that shit.
You know,
That is a
people
dead
don't really
body,
care
like,
much.
you're fucking rude. Like, try opening a casket at a funeral and just filming it. Like, what what are you doing?
Yeah, no, same.
So, just, like, you could show it to, like, in, like, the police for, like, evidence or whatever, but social media, really? Like, okay, like, take a quick whatever for, like, evidence and then help the man because that makes all the fucking difference. Like, y'all could have saved him. Fans.
Maybe not, I don't know.
They could
Apparently
have, like,
it was a bad shot.
I know, but, like, I'm
Who
just
knows?
saying, like, when you see that, like, you need to act immediately, and that can help. You have no idea how much that can help. Like, it can help so fucking much. You have no idea. Oof.
Well, he has passed on.
Yeah, but I found it super disturbing. Like, there were multiple people filming, and not one person, like, on him. It took, like, a person,
Because
like...
everyone wants that video. And
Yeah,
everyone
but
wants
what
to
the fuck, bro? Like...
I'm sorry, that's just how people are.
That's fucking weird to me.
This is life.
So, like, and then one person who was filming finally, like, went to help, but then, like, didn't do shit, and then started filming again or whatever. It's just like, what? I thought that was one of your favorite rappers. You're not gonna help him?
Another thing.
But, that was disturbing. And a lot of people were like, well, he wasn't a good person, so good riddance. No, he was 20. Like, I'm older than him. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird.
Also true. I don't know. I keep hearing, like, other sides of the story. But obviously, I'm not here to vouch for his case. I didn't think he was a good person. And if that's the case, then...
Yeah. And, like, the woman who suffered whatever she suffered, she wanted to, like, mourn him. Because they were having, like, a whole mourning session, which turned into, like, I guess a riot or whatever.
A riot.
Listen. I mean, he was wild. There were mosh pits at his concert, so it is to be expected.
Okay.
So she went, and, like, they basically kicked her out and, like, brutally, like, pushed her and shit like that. And she had to leave. And, like, let her mourn her own way. Like...
Well, there was also her saying how whatever she said it was, like, actually wasn't true. So I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, like,
that's where people were, like, mad.
Yeah,
you know,
but
that's...
See, the thing about victims is that, especially if he's dead, I don't believe, like... You know, she probably doesn't want him to be remembered that way.
Right.
And also, victims often, like, say that shit. Often. Especially because she loved him. You could tell she loved him.
I know.
And... Anyways, that's very disturbing.
Let this please be the first and last time we talk about him ever again. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, he's not my favorite rapper, and then I've been going through this with random people all the time. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't. Oh my god, do you hear about? I'm like, oh, not again,
Nah,
you guys.
I'm
sorry.
I didn't hear anybody say shit, and I didn't want to hear anybody say shit. Like, cause I heard some people like, who the fuck is X? And they're like, oh, rest in peace. I'm like, okay.
Time to go.
Anyways, so now we got Thunder News because
Jeez Louise.
Ja Rule and Ashanti said that they can make shit happen for us. They can make a dual album.
Oh.
And if you think that my ass don't care about this shit, you are fucking wrong, because they were my goal. Okay,
see, personally,
growing up,
you're like way more R&B oriented than I am. Like, I grew up on a little bit of it here and there, but I mostly grew up on dancehall because my sister. And whatever came on BET, I know the throwbacks. I can sing along. Most of the songs I will know them if I hear them. But me and R&B, we ain't that tight. But you, on the other hand,
Ja Rule and Ashanti, Ashanti,
see,
Ja Rule and Ashanti, like, were like,
the Beyonce and Jay-Z.
yeah, they were. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Fight me, bitch. But that's actually what inspired
So
them.
what, did they tweet this? Or did they say that? What word is
Well, Ashanti said it out of her mouth, so.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, and I will definitely buy concert tickets to that. Okay, I would dress like it's 2000 all over again, looking all cute and shit. With my fucking ugly ass pants and shit. Yes.
Amazing.
Hell yes.
Speaking of the amazing duo couples, recently, obviously I don't have Tidal, so anything about Beyonce and Jay-Z, like they always put it right there, so I'm never get a chance to listen to them.
Spotify.
Oh, it is good.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them either ways. Like, I don't get hyped up for Jay-Z
No.
or Beyonce.
If Solange comes through, that's when I'm like,
There you go. My friend Daryl, he's freaking obsessed with Beyonce. She can do no wrong. She can do no wrong.
I am part of the Beehive, but like not to y'all.
No, you don't get it.
Y'all are on
He
crack.
would. He's gay, but he would sleep with her. That's what I mean. Like, he's like next level Beyonce. Like, I swear.
totally understand. I know some people like that. I know.
And we were in like the market buying the fruits. I have to go to the mountain, and I was just talking about like how I never ever see the twins. Is it just me that believe? This is a conspiracy theory.
Oh,
okay,
God,
personally, I don't believe they exist.
What the fuck?
Have you seen these twins anywhere? Look at me in the eye.
I don't know. I don't look for her.
But why is Blue Ivy everywhere?
I haven't seen Blue Ivy in so long, bro.
There was a picture recently that I'm not sure where
I
they
don't
were
know.
at some like
I don't look
show,
for them.
or they're by like a fashion show, but they're in the front. Blue Ivy was right there.
Blue Ivy's a grown ass baby. Okay, she
Where
ain't even a
are
baby
the
anymore.
two other ones?
She's not bringing whole ass babies to nowhere.
They're never anywhere. There's not even like those like paparazzi pictures of them or her with a
Because they
stroller.
are hidden.
Oh my god.
In the Leaf Village.
That's not
okay.
Blue Ivy was everywhere. Blue Ivy was everywhere.
Yeah, and she learned her lesson.
Nothing happened to Blue Ivy.
They,
Cause she wasn't the cutest thing. That's all.
first of all, she was fucking adorable. I
As
don't know
a
what.
baby,
Yeah.
and then she kind of like went through that weird awkward
No, I thought
phase.
she was fucking
Yeah, she was like
adorable.
She went through that. Yes,
I know, and she was fucking adorable. I
No.
don't understand what. Yes, she was. I thought that was fucking cute. Okay.
She was cute as hell as a baby. There's even that she like videos of her in little snips in Lemonade, whatever.
I thought she was.
Then there was that middle weird phase. I was just like, okay. And then now she's gorgeous.
But even like when she was born, people were dissing her, calling her ugly and shit. So,
No.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Especially Black Twitter, and I'm like, okay, and they're like, oh, like, what the fuck? Kim Kardashian's baby is so cute and light skin and curly hair, and I'm like,
Okay, no, we're not here for like
Yeah,
North's
that's
features.
weird.
North. North is adorable, but like it's not to do with her hair and stuff. She's
Yeah.
just pretty.
No, they were literally saying like,
Well,
oh,
people are dumb and they like to.
Yeah, I know, but light skin fetish is a
Just-
thing,
oh,
and
God.
light skin privilege is also a thing.
Yeah.
So.
Ew. And we're like the other type of light skins.
I don't consider you light skin.
That's the thing. Everyone's like, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. And they're like, yes, you are.
I'm not in the summer.
And people
bitch.
are like, no,
You
you're
can't
not. And
say
then
shit.
I'm a weird in between, but
You at the very edge.
I'm at the edge. In the summer, don't talk, but in the winter, bitch, I'm pale as fuck.
I don't know, bro.
You're not light skin. Like, you're not. And either way, like, what the fuck? I always found that super weird. But, now sexual harassment is a thing.
Why are we jumping into these
Because-
things like
Because
you?
Because,
Give me a heads up. And you're always singing about this type of stuff, which I do not appreciate.
Because
Oh my gosh.
I'm a jolly person.
About sexual harassment.
No.
Ben, c'est ça.
I'm happy that Terry Crews is speaking up.
Okay, it's a positive thing.
Yeah, it
You're
sucks.
just
but
like,
it's a
oh,
positive
just
thing.
right. I'm like, oh, Yoda.
Anyways, Terry Crews is being victim shamed.
Yes, he is.
Because he's been sexually harassed, and he didn't fight back. And basically, like, okay, but he could have easily murdered him. Everybody knows this. Like, Terry Crews is fucking, like, humongous.
We've seen him. He's always plays that
if you don't know who that is, it's the white chick dude who's, like, super built, the black one.
He's also in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, if I'm right.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's built, and he will crush you. Everybody hates Chris. That was the scariest daddy ever. He was cheap as shit.
I'm like, he played him name or somewhere else. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Okay, but somebody grabbed his testicles, and he did not ask for that shit.
Where was this?
It was at a party or some shit.
That's
like
it. Yeah,
and,
it wasn't a
like,
premiere. It was a.
no.
He was okay.
And like he didn't do shit because like you trying to be successful in a place where white people own the shit. So
You know, obviously people think it would be expected for him to like it as a dude, but I don't think any random guy
That's
would like to
fucking
have their
weird.
testicles grabbed
No.
out of nowhere.
no.
Am I right?
Like
he's like no.
I don't even like if I do that shit. Like it's fucking weird. Like
I'll punch you in your mouth.
yeah.
Well, that happened.
Just like Will Smith slapped the fuck out of the guy who tried to kiss him.
Oh yeah.
You know the guy who's trying to do like I forgot his name, but he always
Who?
yeah
With Tyler.
Vitaly. He always tries to like he tried to like grab Kim Kardashian's butt. Like
This
he
rings a
just-
bell. I think it's need to see his face,
He
but
ran naked at the NBA Finals.
I think I know who this is.
Yeah.
now.
Anyways, one day he will get hurt. I hope he does this to one of the thug niggas because just a little
He
slap.
does the scaring in the hood shit.
Oh yeah.
That shit.
So Terry Crews, and then people think it's funny.
Yeah.
People don't take him seriously, and I'm actually surprised he even spoke about it, knowing very well how people would have probably reacted about it too.
But I'm not. I always liked him. Like I watched interviews and I always liked him. I was like, oh, he's like the cool dad.
Yeah, I like him.
No.
I'm just saying, I'm surprised he spoke up about it. I don't think he obviously it's the way people were coming at him, and people are coming at him. Like,
I'm happy he did though, cause he's like a big looking guy. So like now, men are gonna be like, if Terry Crews can do it,
maybe I can see you're doing that mumbling thing.
they can hear me. Gosh.
So yeah, he's been speaking up like the past year. Ever
Yeah.
since he started talking about his porn addiction and stuff.
Yeah.
He has a porn addiction.
Yeah, he had a porn addiction.
He had a porn addiction. This is some random information I don't need, but I will keep
Yeah.
and bring it up when the time is right. Okay.
I don't know how, cause porn is so lame, y'all.
Porn is
It
very lame.
so lame. It's good for guys, so lame for girls. Jesus fuck. No, it's not meant for girls. So.
No,
Not even lesbian.
No, because it reminded me of a certain topic that someone brought up about how men are very silent in porn. Not to like distract guys who are hearing it because they don't want to hear the guy's
Terrible.
moan. Yeah, exactly. They
Shut
don't
the
want
fuck
to.
up.
It's just like
They don't wanna
like,
hear
can I
them.
do a little song.
No.
Yes, it is. It's just Pride Month, and we're talking about sexuality every once in a while and gay stuff.
Yeah.
I stumbled upon because I don't know what happened. I was having a great time. I recently got into Reddit. I love Reddit. My favorite book on Reddit.
is like.
It's just great. And then he's like, "Oh, you definitely need to check out like the sex section." I was like, "Okay, cool."
What?
as a-
Reddit has a sex section.
Because it was like the funniest questions ever.
Oh.
And then some girl was like, she was talking about like, I was with a group of friends and they were talking about like, a bunch of other girlfriends. And they were talking about how annoying and disturbing it is they find in bed when their men are quiet. And she's like,
It's
but
fucking annoying.
but then, no, sorry, they don't like it when they make sound. That's it.
What?
They don't like it when, yeah. But she was like, no, I think it's actually very hot. And I was like, and she's like, am I the only one who thinks this? Like, am I in the minority? And everyone was just like, no, this is actually the complete opposite. Like, they're weird, if anything. I know. Have you ever been in bed with a dude and he's like not making a sound and you're sitting there like, I'm doing a terrible job. I'm very embarrassed right now. And you're like, and you
they force themselves to shut the fuck up, and it's because they're taught by porn, and I'm just like, ugh.
See, porn is toxic. You sit up in your bedroom for years and years being quiet.
So
and now when the time
sad.
comes, you ain't making a sound. And I were just sitting there like, okay. I've been there once. I'm like, is everything okay? Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, and I was like, well, then say something. I don't
Like,
know.
breathe at least. I can't even hear you breathing.
They'd be like, the entire time. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
You good? You look a little blue. Like, you breathing? Like, that's really good.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. Don't do that. Please, say something.
You know.
Do a little some. Don't force yourself if you feel like it.
Hell yeah,
No.
put that on me.
I would jump off.
Don't do that. Whatever floats you though, I mean.
But yeah, I just think it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what popped up. Yeah.
That was that for my notes.
Porn is weird.
Porn is weird. Acting, trash.
Some of them are just like.
I gotta skip it. I'm just like, don't.
It's
Don't
like,
kill
I'm
me.
coming over, da 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 da, and then like the 26-year-old's being babysat.
Like, my husband finally left me alone and this black blind. Okay. Okay, y'all.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So we're gonna slide into marijuana.
Okay.
Or I like to call it the devil's lettuce. 'Cause it's just,
Apparently it's a slant.
it's funny.
No, apparently it's derogative word.
Devil's lettuce.
No, marijuana.
What?
You haven't seen this video?
No, wait, are you joking?
No.
Wait, so what? Please explain
Okay.
this.
Hold on. I will find it. Keep talking about your devil's lettuce.
I don't know. I just think it's a very. You always do this to me, like entertain the people, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Really.
How often do you smoke? Gosh.
I mean, summer has come, so I don't go to school as often. Obviously not. Summer's here, and I don't know. I'm with my friends, and if we hang out, it's a nice day, and I'm not working. I will smoke. So I would say I smoke more than I did last year, and I've started since the end of high school.
Okay, I got the video.
Yeah.
So here we go, bitches.
Yeah.
Stop
3 years.
saying marijuana. Why? Because it's racist as The term was used to knock out people of color and their devilish ways. Now, the word itself isn't inherently racist, but it was used by American prohibitionists to exploit racism and xenophobia. So by using the M word, you're ignoring a long history of oppression against Mexican immigrants and African Americans. Let's go on a quick history lesson, shall we? Weed has been consumed by the American elite since the 1840s. It was even sold over the counter as medication to treat insomnia, migraines, and rheumatism. But it didn't become controversial until the early 1900s, when millions of Mexicans migrated to the US following the Mexican Revolution. With them, they brought marijuana, and their customs of smoking it casually and regularly. But the term was then popularized in the 1930s by this man. Harry Anslinger was the director of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics from 1930 to 1962. Now, Anslinger believed that marijuana influenced black and brown people to commit murder and other violent crimes, which is ridiculous, because all I see people do when they smoke is sit on their couch, watch TV, eat munchies, and fall asleep. So his solution was to launch a vicious propaganda campaign against marijuana and associate it with all inferior races and social deviants. Anslinger traveled across the country to convince people that marijuana was something that was invading the US. He even pronounced the drug as marijuana to make it sound Hispanic and foreign and scary to white people. The campaign played on through 1937, when Anslinger successfully pushed Congress to pass the Marijuana Tax Act, which made the drug illegal at a federal level. Since then, marijuana has been associated with the notion of addiction or living a lesser life. Instead of a herbal medicine that seems to help people with several health conditions, or simply as a way to just relax after a long, hard day's work. You might argue that marijuana lost its prejudice bite years ago, but you can't ignore the racial implications of its introduction to the American lexicon. Besides, nothing has changed. This whole conversation is actually very deja vu. We're still trying to fight the negative stigma that clings onto a plant in 2018, all because of white men such as Jeff Sessions and Steve Alford, who keep making terrible remarks when trying to make marijuana the culprit for crime. Organizations that advocate for legalization, and even some media publishers, including Now This, have stopped using marijuana to describe anything that contains THC or any other cannabinoid. So what's the right word to use? Cannabis. Just call it by its Latin name, and you'll not only be technically correct, but also politically correct.
Okay.
I have so many things
You
to say.
have got to calm the fuck down.
Okay. 2 points.
Yes. The M word.
This is actually it's a legit. I don't know if you guys have seen like Now This like pop up on Facebook or whatever, but it's actually like this is not like a parody or anything. I get it.
It's a legit thing. Like
I like to see both sides of the story. Okay, to understand his point. I get like there's so many different words. Obviously, I threw in devil's lettuce. Marijuana was a joke. Marijuana, the M word. Excuse me, and and cannabis. Okay, I get it that there's a very bad association.
Ooh, goddamn.
Because it's true. It with Mexican immigration in the States like years ago, marijuana did come about. Like it was used like a lot more back. Well, a lot more. It was used, but it wasn't as potent. Whatever, you know, it got more and more potent as we started like mixing and stuff here. Whatever. I get it. It is called cannabis. I'm not sure there's like a proper Latin word for it.
Cannabis.
Or there's like more to it. I know it's like much longer. And calling it marijuana, because like, there's a J, and obviously J is silent because, you know, it's in Spanish, and we turned it into H. And I get there's a very terrible association with people of color. Because if you look at, like, I have to laugh. Because if you look at, obviously, people of color who smoke are more likely to get in trouble when it comes to possession of any type of drugs, like especially marijuana. As harmless as it may be compared to any white person who might have
opioids,
or they will spend longer time. Sometimes they won't even get charged. Like it's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's marijuana. It ain't really gonna kill you. But I kind of get like the association of like the language, but it's just so dumb. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm just thinking about the way he was calling the M word. The M word.
You gotta chill, my dude. You
Relax.
Really
It's not derogative. It's just a term. If anything, it's more associated to Jamaicans. If you like.
First of all, don't. Yeah.
First of all,
I told my friend I wanted dread, and she's like, "Wagwan."
Oh no.
I was just like, "All right."
It's a term. It's a I mean, I'm like part of me is like trying to like realize like am I taking this as lightly as white people are saying nigga? But like no, it's not. It's marijuana. It's marijuana. It's not associated to anybody. It's just the way we call it. And if you want, you can start using cannabis. But
yeah, as soon as I told people I wanted to get dressed, they're like, "Oh, you a pothead." I'm like, "I don't even smoke, bitch."
Oh my god. I mean, it's stupid. But no, this is dumb. It's I kind of see his point, but he just stretched it. He stretched it too far. And this is where I start seeing where
people are like, we're too sensitive.
People will start making fun of the social justice, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know, it's nice to be careful and consider everyone's terms and how things. Sorry, I almost scratched you. You know, like. But this is you dragged us through the mud. You milked it until there was nothing left.
First of all, most people say weed, okay?
Weed,
so
like I say pot because I don't like saying weed. Like you got any weed? Like nah. Like you have any pot in you? That's just my favorite term. Or the freaking devil's lettuce thing. I think it's funny. Marijuana is not gonna kill anybody. It's not.
If it's just marijuana. If it's laced, okay.
But like, oh my god! I realized your joke is so stupid. Okay, well, from this, I'm gonna...
Keep saying the M word, bitch.
The M word, my bad. I'm gonna just throw out...
keep saying marijuana. Well, I don't even say marijuana. I say weed, so...
Yes, or are you scared to offend
the I don't give a fuck. Marijuana, bitch. Like that girl who's like, nigger. Oh, no. Bitch, we came for that ass, though.
Oh, fuck.
Nate, finish your juice, please. It was good for you.
She's gonna there you go.
Right then.
Alright, so I did some research, watched some videos about the decriminalization of the M word.
Marijuana.
Oh my god, this is so dumb, that video.
I am not saying the M word, I'm saying marijuana.
That's so weird.
Cannabis, whatever.
Oh my gosh. Call it cannabis.
Weed, bitch.
Technically not offensive. But yeah. So I think all drugs should be decriminalized.
Hell no.
I feel like if people who happened to have an addiction or problems, instead of throwing them in prison, but then, because like we even have a couple here, I think, little institutions where people go. Yes, they go to shoot up if they have like types of heroin addictions, but eventually you slowly wean them off of it until they're able to fully get off of it. Like, going cold turkey is probably the worst and the most like dangerous way to to quit drugs. So, why throw people in prison for something they can't really control? If you're selling it, if you're selling it like freaking heroin to people in like neighborhood, obviously that's a problem.
Yeah.
But for people who are taking it and they can't control themselves, they have an addiction,
Yeah. So I would say like I don't think it should be legal like to like sell it and shit.
Right.
However, I do think it should be illegal to seek help without facing repercussions. Like if you bust you into rehab, how about that, instead of busting you into like jail? And
then they're sitting there, they're probably not even treated properly, and then they just have a harder time recuperating, and it just makes prison 3 times more difficult than it already fucking
they're
is.
supposed to be given medicine for when they're in prison. They're supposed to be getting medicine for like rehab, basically rehabilitating, but I don't know if they do, and I doubt the prison. I really do, sure. Especially in the States. I doubt that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So then having these little buildings where people can come and like do their thing, and it's controlled. You have actual doctors and medics who are like controlling this and eventually getting them off. And you know what they use when they're like almost to the end? Weed. Yeah. They give them weed.
Oftentimes,
and sometimes antidepressants.
Yeah.
Like
weed can really help you sober up. It can.
Exactly. And then how dangerous is weed compared to everything else?
It's not really. I mean, the only thing I would say is I wouldn't suggest smoking it. It's not the healthiest way to have it. But like, smoking anything is not great for you.
The effect from like consuming it and like smoking it is very different though. Like edibles will send you off to the moon.
That's why I'm like, if you control it, like what I would love is a big ass gummy bear, like, like pack that would not kill me. Like I would like it for like one gummy bear to be like 0.1%.
You're not gonna have any. Nothing's gonna.
So I could fucking bitch. Okay, I don't want one gummy bear to fuck my life up. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
True. Okay, I'll give you that. But yeah, I watched some videos, did some research. So why are you biting your nails? You never bite your nails.
I don't bite I'm going under.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. I know you don't.
Because I'm like,
calm down.
Since when do you start biting your nails? Yeah, this research, just been watching videos and stuff. And there's I have like 6 points about why weed should be decriminalized.
Weed helps you sober up.
That's one thing, as we mentioned, with the people in their heroin addictions and whatnot. It should not be made such a big deal when we can legally sell cigarettes and alcohol.
That's what I'm saying.
Who is much more likely to
First
kill
of all,
you way
why
faster.
is cigarettes still even legal?
I don't even know why.
It's not legal like in the Philippines, which is fucking weird. Is it? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
That's interesting.
Or was that weed? I'm not sure. Like one of those.
Those are very different things.
Yeah, no.
Just look it up.
No, I'm too lazy. But anyways, I think it shouldn't be legal. Cigarettes like just.
You can sell alcohol and cigarettes anywhere. At the depot, at the gas station, and then weed is much more of a problem, even though the alcohol is way more harmful, as well as cigarettes, when it comes to addiction and what it can cause, driving and God knows what. Obviously, I'm not saying don't drive when you're high, don't drive when you're high, don't drive when you're high. I don't care how long you've been driving or how long you've been smoking. I understand people like it's the same thing that happens.
It's not only
your motor skills are fucked up. Like
your life, okay.
And then I've noticed every single time I ask someone like, "Hey, do you drive high?" Like, yeah, just that I feel like I'm going way slower than I actually am when they're actually speeding, and I'm like, I'm not getting in the car with you. Like, I'm not. Oh, thank you. And I've known friends who have gone into accidents because of this. It's okay. It was a one-time thing. It was bad weed. Like, no, you just shouldn't be taking it driving.
It was weed. Okay.
Stop. And that's why we need breathalyzers for this. We don't have it yet.
No.
For pot, but it'll come. Anyways. The pot, the devil's lettuce, the M word, the M word. yes, having these businesses could, well, more people.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
I don't know if I pressed record.
Oh my God, Yoda.
Yeah, dude, go ahead. It just went to sleep.
Oh, 45.
Okay, go ahead.
I would have hit you. I would have pushed you off the ball again.
No. Alright, go ahead.
It can start small businesses for people,
Yeah.
and which can increase tax revenues, which is great. And it gives the little people a chance to fight against the big white rich people who control and own almost freaking everything, you know. So like, why let them have their like? Why let them? I mean, obviously, it should be controlled by like the government and the state and God knows what.
Yeah.
But if we can have a little business, and it's clean pot,
Yeah. So
locally
I know what's
grown,
inside of it. I want to know everything.
and you know it's properly dispensed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let them do it. Not the rich people. Let the people have something small.
Yeah.
There is legit proof. This is point 3 of medical benefits of smoking marijuana.
Yep.
Obviously, smoking is not good. You should not be smoking. But I'd rather smoke marijuana that can help with something such as, where would I have this?
Cancer.
Yeah, chemotherapy. This is my favorite one here is actually calms down violent autistic behavior. Oftentimes, when people are on a more severe side of the spectrum of autism, when they are either stressed, and I've had like a friend who had like a younger sister, stressed or under not feeling well or angry, they can get really violent towards themselves. Like they might start hitting themselves or like punching walls or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it has helped. I mean, don't make your younger kids smoke, obviously. But like the older ones, you know, we're still working on the age thing when it comes to Canada.
Yeah.
But I think it's legalized right now, is it?
They're working on the age. It'll
It's
be
good.
officially legal in October.
There we go. You know, that's very interesting, and it actually helps with seizures.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing. People who have random narcolepsy, like, it's great.
Yep. Apparently it helps for cramps, so...
Yes, I can
It
say
does.
this. It
It
does.
does.
The amount of times I'm just lying around, I'm like, calling out for a friend, like, I will come on the balcony at most, but please come and save me, or I will throw myself.
Yeah, I think they have, like, weed tea for, like...
I've heard, yes.
For, like, cramps specifically. That's pretty cool.
You're gonna jump on that train in October.
I will try for cramps.
For cramps?
I will try for cramps.
Once again, Yoda is still bouncing on this ball for her stomach.
Yeah, it helps.
Point 4, as I mentioned before, it can wean people off of more dangerous drug addictions, such as what we did for the shooting of blah blah blah. Arrestation. Well, incarcerament of youth increases dropouts in comparison to those non-arrested. So obviously, if you have, I mean, you're young, whatever. People start smoking at 16, 17, blah blah blah, and you get stopped for it, and you get a warning, or you go. Sometimes they actually do arrest you, go into juvenile delinquency problems. When they do release you, dropout rates go higher.
Yeah.
It kind of ruins your chances because you have a record from that already.
Yep.
It ruins your chances for going into getting a proper job. And it just doesn't look good on your resume or whatever it is, because you kind of like tagged for the rest of your life because of that. And then what's the point of going back to school? And also it really decreases people wanting to.
And you're also like not accepted to every school.
That's what I'm saying. Registration for like universities,
even high school. Like,
and high schools, like you don't really.
Yeah.
There's no point
like
anymore.
your record apparently disappears, quote unquote, when you're 18. But high schools, like when you're in high school and you have that record. Going into another high school, that record is still there, so no, you can't. Like, a lot of high school will not accept you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's very prominent when applied to race. Obviously, young black youth or other youth of color being stopped for marijuana is much higher than white people, and once again the consequences and how long they spend in prison or how long
and honestly,
they're given.
Bro, white people smoke way more than us.
Yes,
they fucking
do. They do. I went to the mountain and I was just like,
they
look at them.
smoke
They're
so
everywhere.
fucking much, and like obviously they only like target a certain color.
So yeah.
Next.
It says the authority of law is weakened when weed incarceration is made dramatic. I can't remember how this goes again. Oh yeah, obviously, people being arrested for pot kind of makes the police look kind of dumb. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That says like the authority of law is weakened.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're not gonna be really taken as seriously if you're gonna be jumping people here left, right, and center for like
There
smoking
were
one fucking
serious
joint.
fucking crimes. Okay.
So, thank you. You could someone on across the street could be getting stabbed. You want to be stopping
Yeah.
me for like
And
having
the
a little bit.
prisons, they will be so like empty. Oh my god.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. The negatives: driving high is stupid. Long term is bad for you regardless. Can increase symptoms of mental health and the risk of onset schizophrenia. So yeah, people,
Yeah.
which I've noticed and I've learned in class during my abnormal
Mhm.
psychology class. People who do happen to have a probable genetic trace of any type of schizophrenia, smoking could really, really increase it, like the risk of it showing up. And usually by the time 18 is when it can be like properly diagnosed. So you know, smoking around that age or a little bit before could be an onset to that. So yeah.
That's why they were thinking like 20s for like legalization.
Yeah, they said 25 and they went down to 21, but I think
Cause like for women, I think it's around like 20s as well. Like you
Okay.
can just, you
Yeah.
know. But if you know about your family history, obviously don't fucking do it.
some people know like, hey, like this doesn't matter. It's not the case of the weed. I find sometimes yes, sometimes some certain joints are laced with shit. I've had friends who've ended up in hospitals just because they were with some random friends from a party they didn't really know and they smoked and they got sick.
Yep.
But God, I am sweaty. It's gross. Move this table. Where was I going with this?
Friends, parties.
No, that's not where I was going with this.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah, no, it's not. Sometimes it could be the joints. Most of the time, it's just how you tolerate it. Some people just
Yeah.
can't smoke. They
Yeah.
smoke and they get really anxious and nervous. It's not for them. Other people smoke and they're just fine. If you feel like you can't handle it, no matter how many times you've done it, and you know you're a normally anxious person, and it just
Yeah.
makes you freak out, just don't do it. You know.
Also, it helps when you know what you're taking. If it's legal, you'll know what you're taking and you'll know which one makes you anxious and which one doesn't.
That's the thing. Like I have one that I'm not sure which one it is. There's one that, which one? Oh, indica brings you down,
Yeah,
and sativa brings you up,
one of those things.
or is it the opposite? See,
Anyways,
look
the
at me.
downer,
I ain't no professional. I'm sorry.
the downer, and then the upper.
There you go. There's the two. There is a third strand, but I'm not going to that. Just know your weed. Know who you're smoking with. Know what's in it. You should be okay. Yay! Don't drive high. That's my final close on this.
Yo.
There you go.
Also, I'd like to say, like, do not become a typical pothead. You can be productive and smoke weed. You just have to know when you do it.
Yes.
And, you know?
I think compared to popular belief, I know I said I was done. I'm not really done. It's you can get addicted.
Yeah.
Some people are like, no,
It's,
you
if
can't
you
get
have an
addicted.
addictive behavior and you become like dependent on like I smoke after every meal, I smoke when I wake up, I smoke before I go to sleep. I'm never fucking sober. That's an issue.
It's
okay?
genetic. You can have an addictive like genetic predisposition to like. Fun fact, if you didn't know, I don't really have it. No one in my family really smokes cigarettes. No one really smokes pot. None of my parents. Like, it's just not a thing that we do. No one drinks a lot, so I don't feel the need to constantly be doing it. If I'm not doing anything and I'm bored, I'm like, I'll go out. But it's not like my number one go-to. But I know other people who have to have it on them all the time, and then they run out soon. They start freaking out, and I'm just like, you should probably get that under control.
And they get
But
super mad, and I'm like,
that's it.
Okay, so
Like,
a whole lot of like addictions in
you
it.
don't want that to be your only way to get up out of bed in the morning and other stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you feel like you are probably one of those people, therapist Jade, psychologist,
Yeah.
please seek some help or something, or
Or,
change something else. Start vaping. I don't know.
Slowly lower your dosage.
There you go.
Okay, you know.
That's it for that.
You could probably hear my brother playing video games all the way from.
But we have to keep it open because we're gonna boil up in here.
Yes, and you ain't paying for no AC, bitch, so you can't complain. So,
Go on.
now,
Yes.
tell me about your week, your social media cleanse.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
You're giving me that look. Okay. It was kind of okay. I started like by the evening of the Tuesday.
What?
Yeah, I didn't start on. We were supposed to start on Monday.
Okay,
Mind you.
And I told you, okay, fine, Tuesday.
Why? We forgot something. What were we
'Cause-
doing?
I was doing it, like, I was already doing it on Monday, but I was like, damn, I should have, like, warned Jade, like, today is the day.
That's it, yeah. And then I completely
Yeah.
forgot. You're like, oh, Tuesday. I was like, oh, shit, it's true. So, Tuesday evening, I was like, okay. And
Evening? I told you in the freaking morning, bitch.
I know, but then I was like, da-da-da. I'm like, I have work. I'm going to be working, so I'm like, I'm not going to be on my phone if I'm working. I'm going to just hang out on it some more.
Excuses.
It's the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. I did lie to you, but whatever. So then I started, I had to work. I remember on my phone at work. And it was kind of okay from there. At most, I was on Instagram to answer messages from my friends because I did not want to be constantly texting them and putting on iMessage, taking off, iMessage, put it back on, iMessage. There was just no point. So I was like, let me just keep this for messaging them. And then other than that, I didn't really use it. At most, I went on Reddit once, but I was really bored. And I went on Tumblr once because I was very sad. And then that's it. That's it. You give me that look, but that's it. I'm being honest with you.
Well, I went on once because I received an email saying your Spotify is activated.
But where'd you get this message?
On that good.
Oh, okay.
And like, basically Podbean was like, your Spotify link is here. And I was like,
Hey!
and then I clicked it and it wasn't working. And I was like, excuse me? And they were like, it takes 24 hours to activate.
Joking.
It takes 24 hours to activate. And I was like, fine. And then when it finally activated, I was like, okay, I gotta share it everywhere. And then I bounced. And that's about it. And it feels great because I see so many notifications that I could just,
Sorry, so then you still have the app open?
What?
Instagram app.
No. What do you mean?
What, you got from that good, what, from email?
No, yeah, I got it from email.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, you had like, it came up on...
No.
I was like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Other than that, when is this finished? Tuesday?
Yeah.
This is long. My friends, a week
great.
is long.
I feel great.
I know. I just want to show people my new patch on my jacket. It's a nice patch.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't have nothing much to do.
Nate always wants to show me shit on like his phone. I'm like, I'm on a cleanse.
God, you're boring. I'm so sorry, Nate.
What do you mean? It feels like whatever. I'm like, send it to me. I'll binge like when I'm there. Like, you know, when I'm taking.
So what are you doing now? You're like,
nothing. I'm
not
living
YouTube.
life.
Not YouTube. YouTube is such.
Yeah, YouTube is fine.
There is YouTube.
I watch like news and that's about it.
Oh my God! Why would you watch the news?
Because I got to stay in tune. With the
Your
work.
bouncing is loud.
Oh fucking well.
How do you feel?
I feel good right now.
Good.
But yeah, I don't really care about social media. I'm only there like because Nate sends me memes, and I only like do it for like keeping up with people. What the fuck is wrong with you? Did it pinch or something?
It like pinched all here.
Oh no!
And I was like, ugh.
I hate when that happens.
I'm good. That was just, it really kicked me in the face.
Like, what is it? Is it like your lung
I don't know, you
pinches or, like...
breathe in weird and it just it gets jammed. Okay, I'm good.
It looked terrible. I was
good.
like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Oh, what I also found out.
Yeah.
Because I go on YouTube just to watch do you know Mental Floss?
No.
It's a great show if you want to just know about facts of different things and misconceptions of it. It's just a bunch of cool information and it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched an episode about the misconceptions of hiccups. I don't know why this is coming up. Oh, my chest pinched, whatever.
Okay.
Everything, such as holding your breath or breathing into a paper bag or being scared or drinking water, all of that does not work.
I know.
There is no proof. If anyone who thought that, just sharing this, there's no proof.
It's probably the placebo effect.
It's just your mind being like, it's going to work, and you hold your breath and it stops. See, I told you, like, it's just you saying, go away, and it goes away.
I mean, if you want to sneeze, or you don't want to sneeze, sorry, you just like lick the top of your...
Oh, your roof of your mouth?
Yeah, the roof. That shit works.
Also,
and I hate it.
if you have brain freeze, push your tongue to the top of the roof of your mouth.
That too.
You should be fine. That's another thing.
And I hate it. It tickles so much.
But if you want to sneeze,
yeah,
look at some light.
Really? What the fuck?
Apparently, it's something with your pupils, and it just activates it. It just has been proven. My boss always does this. So. Yeah, he'd be like, I need to sneeze. Where's the light?
Smell some pepper. Good to go.
Oh gosh. No, but if you're like about to, it's not coming.
Okay.
It's not like you want to do it for fun.
Okay.
No. Who sneezes for fun?
I don't fucking know.
You sneeze for fun, don't
no,
you?
I don't. Fucking hate sneezing. Once I sneeze, it's like 6 in a row.
You're one of those people.
I fucking hate it.
Oh. So I feel like I can't just sneeze once. I have to sneeze like 5 times. I think that's also mental.
Yeah, you missed out because
No,
social
it's
media
just-
cleanse.
Yeah, cause like
I'll show you later.
yeah,
Okay.
he has videos and whatever. But like
Mm.
we sleep with a fan and it's just like ugh, the
Fan makes you sneeze?
No, the fan gets me sick.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how does it? Okay. So
And anyways, it's whatever. But I'm working on an EP. I told you. I don't know if I told them though. But like I have.
Did you go to the studio?
Yeah, I have like half of a song.
Hey.
And like I'm gonna finish writing it today, but I can let you listen. But not y'all. Y'all gonna hear it when it's done. Y'all gonna hear when the EP comes out.
So this is good. You went to the guy and
Yeah.
they did some rearrangements and you got
Yeah.
Okay, good, nice. And
Yeah,
there's a good
super
little
talented.
chemistry vibe. But
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
good.
He's French and stuff. So
French.
and he doesn't smoke. I know, right? Fucking
Interesting.
weird. I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do French people roll their cigarettes?
Bitch, I don't know. And they chain smoke.
Yes, I don't like
I mean,
it.
we chain smoke here too, but they chain smoke like 5 in a row,
We don't
bitch.
chain smoke that much here.
We do like maybe 2 or 3, but they chain.
It's just regular. Even young, they just
Yeah,
it's just as normal to them. Oh God, no.
and like no filter when they roll either.
I know.
I'm like, alright,
What the fuck smokes with no filter? I hate that. And then you pass. I'm
Like somebody rolled it for me once, and I was like, I don't smoke weed. They're like, no, it's tobacco. Oh my god. I was like, alright, let me try
I had a
this. 'Cause
friend,
I
like-
don't know what the fuck this
He's
is.
like, I'm gonna save up on cigarettes. He just bought like a whole bunch of tobacco.
Yeah,
He
it's
just bought
super
some.
cheap.
I
If
was
you go
like,
to Kanawake, it's so fucking
I get it
cheap.
works, but yeah, no, you just pass me the joint and it's just no filter and it gets all wet and you're like,
Yeah.
so with that one person. Anyways, I'm done with my weed talk. I keep bringing it back up. I'm not an addict, I swear.
Okay, there, Jay. You know what? How about we check our social media for the podcast and we see what pops up? Go ahead. Grab your cellular phone.
No, because I have to re-download the app.
Go ahead. Oh, I just put it all aside.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, I'll shook you guys. Oh shit, 27.
Maybe
Oh,
you
my
should
God.
not open it. You've come so far.
No, I don't care for it.
Put it away.
Okay.
Good
I
job.
thought it would be a good thing for like the podcast to be like, what's going on? I'm like, no.
We're doing just fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm
gonna film this part then.
I thought we were done.
No.
It's been over an hour. We're good here.
No, let's just film it 15 minutes for the YouTubers.
I'm not filming 15 minutes.
It's about 10 minutes.
No.
5 minutes.
Why are you bouncing? This is not like pleasant for the people listening.
Yes, it is. They're cool with it.
Why? You just deciding, and you're not even stable. You're just bouncing. No. Fun fact. That good is not fair when it comes to what happens and what doesn't happen. Because Nyoda doesn't listen to me ever. She will sing when she wants to sing. She will jump around when she wants to jump around, and she will film me against my consent. This is illegal. Thank you. So here we are. Don't scratch your thigh. No one wants to see this.
I beg to differ.
Okay. I have nothing more to talk about. It's been an hour. I talked about what I had to talk about.
Okay, well, I'm not done. Damn, bitch.
Okay, I'll sit back and listen to you.
All right. So, let's talk about my health a little bit. So, I've been running again, and it feels okay. It feels okay. You know, whatever. But I also bought resistant bands, which, I mean, can kill you. So, you don't need to go to the gym. Like, it kills you. What?
Do you mean this literally?
No.
Okay, thank you.
It can murder that ass, though.
Oh my goodness.
So anyways, so if you are broke as a joke, I suggest running twice a week and buying resistant bands. They're like $7. Buy the whole pack, and then just look at workouts, full body workouts or lower body and arm
I
workouts.
think we have a workout episode.
Oh yeah, we should.
I'm down with that.
I am down because I have way too many tips that I need to share.
This is because you have the camera now. You're not paying attention to the podcast. You're
I
just
pay
grabbing your
attention to
boobs
the
and you're down. Like you're.
I'm sweating from my under boobs.
Because you're bouncing.
No, I just always sweat from my under boobs.
Goodness.
I'm trying to get rid of my boobs so fucking bad, and I don't know how. Like, I know it's chest workout and stuff. But they just make them perkier.
I think that's just the size it.
no.
grew to be.
They were smaller, and I need them to go back because ain't nobody asked for this shit. I did, but I don't want it anymore. I'm so sorry. I take it back. I don't want boobs anymore.
I think it's not gonna go. I think it's just the size.
No, it's gonna go. It's gonna go
This
back.
is what you're telling yourself.
B is like when I was like normal. A is my favorite. B was when I was normal. Now I'm a C, and I'm not here for it.
Okay.
So we're going back to B, and if we're lucky, we're going back to A.
Okay.
Yes. So stay tuned for that. I guess next episode is what about like I want to talk about makeup and stuff like that. So which one do we talk
We've
about?
been
Workup?
constantly pushing off makeup.
We're talking about makeup.
Okay, we're talking about makeup.
And self-love.
I don't know how to talk about that. Sure. Oh, look, your phone's dying.
So
Oh, yeah, wait, she never charges it.
I don't know.
Nope, never.
Whatever. Anywho, it has been good.
Oh, thank
with
you.
That good.
Oh, my Lord. You realize that we have to end. There's nothing
Yeah,
to talk
I know. Jesus.
We're done.
Okay, well, say goodbye to the people.
Bye, folks.
Bye. Bye. Nate, want to say bye?